Hey guys, what's up? It's Moxie again, here to do part 2.5 of my paranormal experiences. I know I should be doing part 3, but right now I'm working on gathering some of the experiences that my family members have had, and I kind of want to have a huge collection of stories to tell you for part 3. So, part 2.5 is just an addition on to part 2. It's a collection of some things that I would consider proof of things that I mentioned in part 2, which includes the video that I mentioned as well. I dug through so many videos and photos that I had on cards, USB drives, what have you, and I could not find it anywhere. Luckily for me, YouTube allows me to download old videos from old profiles that I had uploaded previously. This video was uploaded 5 years ago on an old profile that I had. So, I downloaded it, and I'm going to show it to you guys today. I also have 2 photos that I wanted to show, one of which was taken at the fire pit outside of my parents' house, and we saw something very strange. This photo was taken from the camera that my little brother had, the little brother that was attacked quite frequently. The second photo is a picture that was taken in the small bedroom that I had mentioned where I had seen an apparition of a hooded figure. This photo was found on my youngest brother's camera, and at this point he was staying in the room and he hadn't used the camera in quite a while. The reason for that is he didn't have batteries for it, but when he got batteries for it and he put them in the camera, that's the picture that he found. We tried to remake the picture, and we could remake it, kind of. The thing is, we couldn't get the apparition, we couldn't figure out how that hooded apparition ended up in the picture, and we just can't really explain it. So the first thing is I wanted to show the picture of the fire pit. The fire pit is where we would burn, garbage, stuff that was burnable, cardboard, paper products, what have you. And my brother decided that he was going to go and take pictures around the yard, what some teenagers like to do, I guess. But he had gotten a camera, and he wanted to kind of run around taking pictures of this and that. Well, he took a picture of the flame, and what the shape of the flame looks like in this picture was really disturbing to us. At first he was quite freaked out. He showed it to us and asked us what we saw before he told us what he saw, and we all agreed that it looked like the same thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the picture in for you guys to see. Oh, done? Okay. So I want to know what you guys saw in this before I explain what we saw. The picture is just of the flames. He didn't do anything to the picture. This was the picture that was taken straight off of the camera. Luckily for me, I found this picture in an old disc of pictures that I had saved from pictures that had been given to me from other family members for keepsake reasons. Now, if you guys want to, I would really like to hear in the comments what you guys see in this picture before I explain what we see. In the picture, what my family saw was it looks like it has horns, and it has kind of a triangular, very thin face shape. It looks almost like a skeleton with horns to us, and honestly, this can't be really taken as a piece of proof, but I still thought it was really interesting and wanted to show you guys. The next piece that I wanted to show you was the video. Now, in the video, this was the video that was taken after my brother was attacked. I believe this was the first time, and I am going to include what was said in the description of the video when I first uploaded it. Okay, so this is what was written on the original profile that I uploaded this on. I uploaded it on May 28th of 2010. In the description I wrote, "My younger brother woke up with these scratches all over his shoulders after having demented dreams and being dragged halfway out of his bed. Earlier that night, Dad had a few times where he was unable to control himself that he couldn't explain. There was also a cat in my room that wasn't really there. This jumped on my nightstand, causing it to shake and knock things off of it. A few minutes later, it let out a blood-curdling, demonic meow and growl, and later started to purr and lulled me to sleep. We are uploading this as proof of this occurrence because pictures didn't show the marks. The next afternoon, the scratch is bruised. We've lived in this house for 10 years, with nothing causing any harm like this. There is a dark clothed figure that floats around the house from time to time, and we believe that it was this figure that harmed my brother. Excuse the way I sound, I was kinda sick. Even back then, when my face wasn't even on the camera in the video, and I was still worried about it. Self-conscious people, I tell ya. We later had ICPI do an investigation, and here are the links to the evidence that they found in our house. Ooh, actually, I didn't even notice this. I had 2 links to videos that they took while they were investigating our house. ICPI was a local paranormal investigators group, and they caught, what was it that they caught? They caught a ball that moved. They had a mark on the floor, and the ball slightly moved. They were trying to get proof of the cat, and it did kind of look like the ball was pushed slightly and then rolled back to where it was, so they, nobody touched it, there was no draft, stuff like that. And in the second video, they communicated with whatever entity that they had got communication with at that time, and it turned on and off a flashlight in response to questions, and it's really cool. I'll put links to their videos down below as well. Hopefully they're still on YouTube, and hopefully they haven't been taken down. I haven't checked that yet. Let me check it right now, actually. Oh yeah, cool. One of them's on there still. Yeah, they're both on there. Sweet. Unless it's just showing up on my phone, but they should still be there, so I'll include the links to that also. And now I'm going to put the video over my face so you guys can see. He woke up with these scratches on his shoulders. Let me see the other one. After waking up after having demented dreams. And these ones are like perfectly square, they even go up. It's like 3 scratches straight down, and then here it has 2 scratches and one that stops straight out of the corner and goes straight across. And I don't even know. Well, that's his acne, but
shut up.
Then there's a big one right here.
No,
go back. I don't see what the corner is about though. And it's only on his shoulders, which he was sleeping without a shirt.
I always do.
Like he always does. Okay, and then there's like 4 big scratches that go down. There's several that go across. But look, there's even points in it.
There's a star.
Right here, it's an upside down star. And I have to describe all this, and I sound like an idiot, I'm sure, because I have to describe everything I'm seeing to make sure that you guys can see it too. And see the corner and everything. But I didn't even see the points until my mom pointed them out. It's kind of a little bit fucked up. Like it's not a straight star, because it has a little messed up right here, like the...
But he tried, and that's what counts.
Yeah, but he tried. And then there's a big scratch that goes across here. And they're not
I give him a WTF for that.
Yeah, and it's not... They're not breaking the skin or anything, which is...
Pretty close.
Yeah, really close, though. And these scratches up here went all the way up, almost to his neck. So, yeah, video recording this to get a better view because pictures just don't work. And how does that make you feel?
Strange.
Creeped out?
Creeped out.
Okay, and describe your dreams again.
Like, they're all happy. Like,
what was happy?
Like, it was all bright and sunny, and then it would flash, and then it would just go to, like, death, and, like, everything's, like, dying, blood running down the walls. Stuff, like, ripped open, laying on the floor.
Was there a certain place that all this was going on at, or just some random place that you were dreaming of?
Just some random, like, grassy, green grass, blue sky, sunshine, not a cloud in the sky. I'm just kidding.
Oh, like the fancy, really, really happy. Then,
yeah.
Then what did the weather turn to? Did the weather change when they started dying? But you said
like,
there's blood on the walls. Did it change to a different scene for that part?
Yeah, it went, like, inside of, like, a room or something, like a big brick room. Blood running down the walls, stuff's, like, ripped open, laying on the floor, crawling, and it's just, like, gory. It's like a madman's fantasy.
Yeah, well, you're not a madman, and we need to figure out what the hell is causing this and why they're here. Okay, but this is this, so... Of course, you might have noticed that at the beginning it was cut a little short, like, woke up with these. Okay, that was because I was cutting out my brother's name. I don't want to include my family members' names in these videos just for, you know, privacy reasons. But yeah, those scratches we couldn't explain, and like I said, it happened multiple times. What really caught me off guard was the fact that some of them were perfect 90-degree angles, and some of the scratches actually did look like an inverted star. And I know in the video I sounded really like out there, like, oh look, it's an inverted star. Yeah, that's that's me, I guess. Okay, and the last picture that I wanted to show you guys. Back off, kitty. My setup, kitty. Go away, kitty. Go, kitty. Go, kitty. Don't swat at me. Anyway, the last picture I wanted to show you guys was the picture that my youngest brother caught in that room, that small room where I mentioned the black cloaked apparition would float in front of the closet door and in front of the bed and stuff. But, so, I guess I'm going to put that picture in front of my face again so you can see. Now, the picture is a little hard to see when you're closer. The more you back up, the more it comes to look like a hooded figure. And sometimes when you're really close, you're kind of like, what the hell is this? It looks foggy. But really, that's what we got on the camera, and we can't explain it. Like I said, we did try to remake the picture, and we were able to. There were lines in the photo, and those were fishing poles that were on the wall. And you can also see the ceiling fan, and since I'm not looking at the picture right now, I can't remember if the ceiling fan was on or off, or if the light was on or off, but, you know, the ceiling fan, and there was 2 fishing poles that were hanging on the wall in this picture. And, like I said, try to remake it. We try to put on hoodies, we try to move the camera while we were taking the picture to blur it and stuff, and we just could not do it. We could not remake this apparition that appeared in the picture, so... Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing those little bits of proof, evidence, whatever, interesting things to feast your eyes upon. And, I guess I'll see you guys next time in part 3 or in my tags video, whichever I do first. See ya.